Why is the IPCC important for climate change diplomacy? Have you ever wondered how nations come together to tackle climate change? The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, often referred to as the IPCC, plays a key role in this process. Established in 1988, the IPCC provides the scientific foundation that informs international negotiations and agreements aimed at addressing climate change. The IPCC assesses and synthesizes the latest scientific knowledge on climate change, its impacts, and possible response strategies. This scientific consensus is essential for building trust among nations and guiding policy decisions in global climate diplomacy. Its assessment reports have historically shaped key international climate agreements. For instance, the first assessment report in 1990 highlighted climate change as a global challenge requiring international cooperation. This directly influenced the creation of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Subsequent reports have supported major diplomatic milestones, such as the Kyoto Protocol in 1997, which introduced binding emissions targets, and the Paris Agreement in 2015, which set goals to limit global temperature rise to well below 2 degrees Celsius, with efforts to keep it to 1.5 degrees Celsius. The IPCC's work helps frame climate change as a geopolitical issue. It reveals how different countries and regions are affected and what their vulnerabilities are. This understanding allows climate diplomacy to move beyond simple divides, recognizing the interests of vulnerable countries like small island developing states. These nations have influenced the inclusion of more ambitious targets in agreements. The reports from the IPCC include not only physical science but also assessments of social and economic impacts, adaptation options, and mitigation pathways. This comprehensive picture supports informed negotiation strategies. In practical terms, the IPCC acts as a bridge between science and policy, ensuring that climate diplomacy is grounded in the best available evidence rather than political speculation. Its transparent, peer-reviewed process lends credibility and legitimacy to international discussions. This helps align diverse national interests toward common goals. Over time, the IPCC has also incorporated insights from social sciences and humanities to better understand the complexities of international cooperation and the human dimensions of climate change. Historically, the IPCC represents a turning point in global environmental governance. It institutionalized the scientific basis for climate action, enabling the world to move from fragmented national responses to coordinated international efforts. Its influence extends beyond diplomacy, shaping public awareness, national policies, and the global agenda on climate change. Without the IPCC's authoritative assessments, the diplomatic progress achieved through frameworks like the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change and the Paris Agreement would have lacked the scientific grounding necessary to unite countries around shared objectives and commitments.